Greetings, class, and welcome to Horror 101. It is I, your humble teacher and guide, Profesor Macabro, and I am back with part 2 of my massive horror movie pickups. If you missed my last video, I'm back, baby! I've left behind the drugs and alcohol. I still partake in the booze because boobs, why wouldn't you? But my mind is fresh. I'm relaxed. I'm pumped for this wonderful month of October to share with you horror, chills, monsters, and all my horror logic and knowledge. Yes. Good times. So, let us continue with the horror movies that I've gotten in my absence. Next movie I picked up is a movie called Outpost, which I've not seen, but I picked up because it looks like Nazi zombies. Kind of like Dead Snow, it looks like. So, you can't go wrong with zombies and Nazis. Yes, might be good. Next one is another blind buy, but this is called Trailer Park of Terror. I like the title. The title is what got me. But it's basically about this trailer park of terror. But, yes, I haven't seen it. I just liked the title and the slipcover. I have to, like I said, watch out. Like I said, I have to sit down and actually watch some of these movies. But I just got out of my drunken stupor, and Halloween is brought me back. This one I have seen, and I highly recommend. It's called Monsters. The director of this actually went on to direct Godzilla, and while I have issues with that movie, it was a very well done movie. So this one is his first attempt, and after watching it, I'm blown away. But what he was able to achieve himself. He actually did the special effects for this thing, and it looks better than a lot of even low budget, high grossing movies. I mean, jeez, this man is dedicated to his craft. And that is something that I respect. Props to you, sir, for making this movie and going on to direct Godzilla and Rogue One. Right at your door is the next horror movie. It's about this virus that is unleashed in LA, and about this guy that wants to go back to his wife, but shit hits the fan, and then he locks himself up in his house, and then the wife comes back and is like, "Oh, dude, let me in," and he's like, "Oh, shit. I love my wife, but do I let her in and contaminate me?" Has a plot twist at the end, which I thought was pretty interesting, but a very, very interesting movie nonetheless. Now this one is your cheap multi-movie thing. It's 15 horror movies, volume 1. It has a lot of really crappy movies, which I enjoy, and some movies I already have. But this disc is just disc 1. And it has Night of the Blood Beast, Night Fright, not to be confused with Fright Night, She Beast, Last Woman on Earth, Horror Express, Die Sister Die, Good Against Evil, and Invasion of the Bee-Girls. The Invasion of the Bee-Girls being the standout of this collection. I believe Shout Factory released a Blu-ray of that one recently. So I still have to catch the other ones, but they look like my cheesy cup of tea. Next one is Miss Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, part of a trilogy. This is the first, Old Boy is the second, and Lady Vengeance is the third of this trilogy. Particularly, I have not seen Lady Vengeance, and I enjoy the hell out of Old Boy, especially that plot twist at the end. That's some fucked up stuff that made me go like, well done. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Avoid the remake. They fuck up the ending to that, but that was pretty good, Old Boy. I need to see Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. Another one of these Asian ones is Prey. And it's about these two people that need money, so they abduct a girl, and they have her hold up while they're trying to get ransom money with their other group of friends, and let's say they bit off a bit more than they can chew. with the little girl there, and I'll leave it at that. Next one is categorized as a zombie movie, but it's not really zombies. This more plays out of the Last of Us kind of thing, where it's like this fungus that turns people into mindless cannibals. Not really zombies, but they're kind of like mindless zombies. I don't know. But it's the girl with all the gifts. The children that were inside pregnant women that got infected somehow develop not an immunity, but they can be taught. And the titular girl is one of those test subjects, but then shit hits the fan, and the survivors have to escape in this world. It's a very, very interesting movie, to say the least. I actually quite like it. Next one, haven't seen it. The Horror Block. It's a collection of short films. Usually, short films are hit or miss. Sometimes you come across something really good, like, what's the last one I saw? Package, I think it was. I don't know, I saw it in the haze of drunkenness. But, Cargo, I think it was Cargo. And they remade that in Netflix, so sometimes you can come across a short film that's pretty good, but I have to sit down and watch it. Next one is The Boy. The trailer made it seem like it was about this doll that comes to life and messes with people, but then it's not. It's something not good, which kind of sucked. Picked up the remake of April Fool's Day. I picked up... Ooh, look at that. I like that. Anyway, no, focus, Professor. No more depravity. You have work to do. Have to teach the masses of horror. Anyway, this is the remake of April Fool's Day. And a lot of complaints of the original one is that it ends in kind of like a gotcha, and this one doesn't. But it kind of takes away from the fun of the first one. I don't know. I like buying the original and the remake for comparison purpose. Sometimes the remake improves some ideas, but and sometimes the original is not as good as the remake. It tends to happen. Most of the times, the original is superior to the remake, of course. This one is a thriller, not a horror movie, but it does have some horror moments. And Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts. This is around the time she did Flatliners. This one I picked up just to complete my collection. As I've mentioned before, I love vampire. They are my favorite movie monsters, and favorite monsters in general. So I picked this up, and it's Underworld Blood Wars. The first one I liked because Kate Beckinsale, skin-tight, black costume. Why didn't I do anything with her when I had the gauntlet? Oh, well, I could... Never mind. But, yeah, this one is not the best of the series. The series kind of took a hit after the third one. So, yeah. Let me just move my things here. Hope not to drop everything. Next up, Bloody Mallory. I know next to nothing about this one. Picked it up because of the hot chick on the cover. Picked up a classic of horror, Jacob's Ladder, about this guy that's slowly going crazy after some experimentation is done to him. Really, really good suspenseful movie. I recommend it. Also picked up the original Dark Water. The Jennifer Connelly version is not the worst adaptation. It kind of does have a bizarre ending. But I've never seen the original, and now I can because I bought it. And yes, a lot of people might say, Professor, why don't you just stream it? And, you don't need to buy a physical copy. But to that I say, screw you. I enjoy my physical copies of movies. Well, that's a subject for another time, and I don't have time for it. This one I picked up just because of a reference to another movie, because Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo! This one I enjoy a lot. This is volume 3 or 4, I don't know, of Helsing. I like this. I like this a lot, especially Cop Girl. I've seen a lot of cosplays of her, and oh, baby, suck my blood anytime. Is there? Oh yeah, her. Oh yeah, I like her. I like her quite a bit, and the cosplays of her is awesome. Next, I picked up Devil's Playground. Flying by, don't know anything about it. Then I picked up the 2 movies of this, Night Watch, which is about a world where demons and angels exist, and its sequel, Day Watch. See, night and day. I see what you did there. Pretty good movies overall. I actually enjoyed them. Another one I enjoyed a lot is the 2-disc collector's edition of Terraformer. I had not seen this movie previously. I know of it, and after seeing it, I love it. I love trauma movies. They're colorful and gory, and so over the top that they are super fun, and I love it. I need to get more trauma movies in my collection. Next movie I picked up is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation, with a batshit crazy Matthew McConaughey and a bland Renee Zellweger. Legend says that they actually both tried to prevent this movie from coming out because, as with a lot of actors, usually their first role is horror. And once they get a good role or nominated by Oscar or really hit it big, then the studios are like, hey, don't we have a horror movie with them that we haven't released because it was pretty bad? And the other guy's like, yeah, let's release it and bank on his name. And that's what they did this. They actually filmed this movie before either one of them got big, and then the studios released it, and these 2 people, or their lawyers, or their publicists, who knows, tried to stop the release. But they didn't succeed, and now you can see Matthew McConaughey with robot legs wigging out in a truly, truly more magnificent performance. Nicolas Cage style performances. Next one is Unfriended. It's a concept that was sort of done in VHS, and they expanded upon it, and it's kind of garbage. Not gonna lie, I hate horror movies that have deplorable characters. I understand that you make your characters shit so that when bad things happen to them, you cause people to cheer, but no, that doesn't work. You have to make your characters interesting, have depth, actually make people care about them. So if something happens to them, that's when the horror kicks in, and you're like, oh my god, I like that guy, why is he dead? But no, Hollywood just enjoys creating assholes that get picked off, and that's not good. Another Asian horror movie, The Maid, about this maid that goes to work for this family, doesn't believe in supernatural stuff until supernatural stuff actually starts happening. As it does. This one also super happy to add to the collection. John Carpenter's They Live. Is it horror? Is it sci-fi? Maybe it's horror sci-fi. I consider it horror sci-fi. But it stars Roddy Piper himself in a magnificent role. Favorite line, I came here for 2 things. To kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Love that phrase. Such a good phrase. Duke Nukem stole it from him. Such a good movie. And I consider it horror because the idea of aliens slowly and quietly conquering everyone and, making sheep out of everyone is pretty cool and interesting to me. So, They Live, finally, part of the collection. Highly recommended. Watch it. Shout Factory released a collector's edition Blu-ray, which I should have gotten, but, I found this, so this will do until I get that version. But pick it up. Watch it. It's great. Freaking great. And the last one that I have to share, I might get some gripe for it, but it's my channel, so I can do whatever I want. You're just along for the ride. But I consider this very appropriate for the Halloween season. It's a one that I enjoy. I enjoy actually one other one better than this, but I haven't gotten that one. I have gotten this one. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Does it have horror? No. Does it have anything that's truly scary? Other than Lucy's bitchy personality? No. But nothing says Halloween more than this classic. But there is one movie that beats this one. There is a movie that released on TV that makes this one look like garbage. And that's the Halloween Tree. I'll talk about the Halloween Tree in due time. But I'm super happy to add this because anything that has to do with Halloween deserves to be talked about in Halloween. And that's the bottom line, because Macabro said so. Yeah. Anyway, class, that was the Horror Hole. A lot of awesome horror movies and a lot of blind buys that I need to get to. But, like I said before, I'm back. No more booze. Well, I can't make that promise. Slightly less booze and drugs. Definitely more boobs. I will never give up boobs. Not for anyone. So yes, more boobs for me. Actually, I should probably make Kate Beckinsale pop up with the gauntlet. But that's for another time, class. For now, expect more Macabro, more sober Macabro, to come at you in the following days, weeks, months, because nothing can stop me. I've taken complete control of the channel, and the other guy is gone. It's all me, baby. So until I see you next time, class, thank you so much for watching. This is Horror 101. I've been your humble, well, maybe not so humble, but your humble teacher and guide, Professor Macabro. And like always, I wish you all a good evening. No, I never actually end these things any other way. You probably figure out, what the shit? It's the other guy! Guess I'm not the only one that's back. Looks like I have myself some preparing to do. I'm not giving up the channel that easily. Not without a fight. Till next time.